Welcome to Easy Peasy English. In today's very long English listening and conversation practice podcast, we will focus on one of the most important skills for English learners, understanding and using English in everyday conversations. Many learners study English for years, but still feel nervous when listening to real conversations. Native speakers speak quickly. They use simple words, but they connect them naturally. This lesson will help you train your ears, organize your thoughts, and respond naturally in daily English conversations. This podcast is designed to be slow, clear, and practical. You will learn strategies, tips, motivation, and real-life examples that you can practice every day. Let's begin by understanding what everyday English really is. Everyday English is not textbook English. It is the English people use at home, at work, at the store, with friends, and in simple daily situations. It is not perfect. It is not complicated. It is natural. Fluent speakers use short sentences, common words, and relaxed rhythm. Our goal today is not perfection. Our goal is understanding and communication. Now, let's talk about why listening is the foundation of speaking. You cannot speak well if you cannot hear English clearly. Listening trains your brain to recognize patterns, rhythm, and natural expressions. The more you listen, the easier speaking becomes. Many learners try to speak without enough listening practice. This creates stress and confusion. Listening first makes speaking easier. Now, let's talk about the biggest problem in English listening: speed. Native speakers do not speak word by word. They connect words. They reduce sounds. They speak in chunks. For example, "What are you doing?" often sounds like "what you doing?" If you only know textbook English, this can be confusing. That is why listening practice with real conversation is essential. Now, let's learn the first strategy. Strategy 1. Listen for meaning, not every word. When you listen to English, do not try to understand every word. Focus on the main idea. Ask yourself simple questions. What is the topic? Is it about work, family, or daily life? Is the feeling positive or negative? Understanding the message is more important than understanding every word. Now, let's move to strategy 2. Strategy 2. Learn common conversation patterns. Everyday English uses repeated patterns. Some common patterns are, "How's it going?" "What are you up to?" "That sounds good." "I'm not sure." "Let me think." When you recognize these patterns, listening becomes much easier. Now, let's practice with simple listening examples. Conversation example 1. Person A: "Hey, how's it going?" Person B: "Not bad, just a bit busy today." This is very common. Notice how short and simple it is. Now, let's talk about responding naturally. You do not need long answers. You can respond with "not bad," "pretty good," "a bit tired," "busy but okay." These short responses sound natural and fluent. Now, let's move to daily life situations. Situation 1. At home. You may hear, "I'm going to make some coffee. I'll clean the room later. I need a short break." These sentences use simple present or future tense. Practice listening to these structures. Situation 2. At work. You may hear, "I have a meeting this morning. I'll finish it later. I'm working on it." These sentences are very common in daily conversations. Situation 3. With friends. You may hear, "Do you want to hang out? Let's grab something to eat. I'm free later. Listening to these phrases repeatedly will make them automatic. Now, let's talk about tips to improve listening daily. Tip 1. Listen to slow English regularly. Choose podcasts, videos, or conversations that use slow and clear English. Speed can increase later. Tip 2. Repeat what you hear. After listening, pause and repeat the sentence out loud. This improves listening and speaking at the same time. Tip 3. Listen many times. Listening once is not enough. Listen again and again. Each time you will understand more. Now, let's talk about shadowing. Shadowing means listening and repeating immediately. This trains your ears and mouth together. Do not worry about mistakes. Focus on rhythm and flow. Now, let's talk about thinking in English while listening. When you listen, try to imagine the situation. Picture the people. Picture the place. This makes understanding easier. Now, let's move to conversation building. When you listen well, responding becomes easier. Use simple response patterns. I see. That makes sense. Really? Got it. These responses show understanding and keep the conversation going. Now, let's talk about real-life example conversations. Example 1. Talking about daily routine. Person A. What do you usually do in the morning? Person B. I wake up early, make coffee, and get ready for work. This is simple and natural. Example 2. Talking about feelings. Person A. How do you feel today? Person B. I feel a bit tired but okay. No complex grammar is needed. Example 3. Talking about plans. Person A. What are you doing tonight? Person B. I'll stay home and relax. Now, let's talk about common listening mistakes. Mistake 1. Translating everything. If you translate word by word, you will fall behind. Train your brain to understand directly. Mistake 2. Giving up too quickly. It is normal not to understand everything. Keep listening. Understanding grows slowly. Mistake 3. Only listening passively. Active listening means focusing, repeating, and reflecting. Now, let's talk about motivation. Many learners feel frustrated because they think listening should be easy, but listening is a skill. Skills need training. Every minute you listen, your brain improves. Progress may feel slow, but it is real. Now, let's talk about confidence. Confidence in listening comes from familiarity. The more you hear common phrases, the more comfortable you become. You are not bad at English, you are just not used to the sound yet. Now, let's practice a longer example. Imagine this conversation. I woke up late today. I rushed to work. It was busy but productive. Now I'm tired but satisfied. This short story uses simple words and natural flow. Now, let's talk about daily practice routine. Every day, do 3 things. First, listen to everyday English. Second, repeat short sentences. Third, answer simple questions out loud. For example, what did I do today? How do I feel now? What will I do later? Answer in simple English. Now, let's talk about long-term improvement. Listening daily builds speaking naturally. You do not need to force fluency. Fluency comes with time. Small daily practice creates big results. Now, let's end with a powerful reminder. Everyday English is simple. Real conversations are short. Understanding comes before speaking. Be patient with yourself. Listen more, speak more, and enjoy the process. Thank you for spending this long English listening and conversation practice lesson with Easy Peasy English. Keep listening, keep practicing, and keep moving forward. See you in the next episode.